Okay, so today I noticed that my shifter boot had come loose. This part was not totally tied down to the leather part of the boot. There was a gap, it kind of fallen off. So taking things apart to try and figure this out, and basically, alright, so boot goes here and goes on like this. So very simply to take it out, you just remove this off the top. It just comes out with a little bit of wiggling, and then down here you're just going to push forward on this bottom bit, lift up, and then the whole thing comes out. So that's it. Now there's this black piece, and this goes in here. Now the tricky part is there's two black pieces. There's this one and there's this one. Now this one goes underneath the boot from the bottom, and then the leather is going to shuffle. You're just going to kind of wedge it inside this inner lining here, and then this piece is going to fit inside, and it's going to kind of keep the leather tied in there so it's secure, so it's not bouncing around. And then after that, the shifter goes on top and actually tucks inside and snaps into place. So let's take this one bit at a time. Okay, so as you can see, I've got the, you can see from the bottom, I've got the bigger black piece, and that is now in the, I tucked it through the bottom, and the leather I've tucked into the sides. Now how this is going to work is this piece is going to go on top like that and wedge the leather into that plastic piece so that the shifter doesn't come apart from the leather. Okay. Let's try and do it this way. Alright, so now I've got this in here. I don't know if you can see. Now, I'm trying to wedge this in so that the shifter will want to wedge in, because last time I tried this, the shifter didn't want to go in. Right, so let's try. This is the tricky bit, because there's not a lot of room. Like, you really need to be up there to get the shifter back in. This piece needs to be really up. Alright, what I've decided to do, because I can't get this secondary smaller plastic piece in there and the shifter in, so I'm taking this piece out. I'm going to leave it, so I'm just going to put it there and I'll keep it in a safe place. I'm just going to put the shifter, boom, straight on, and see what it looks like. So here we go. I got the bigger piece, and I've stuffed the leather inside. Stuffing the leather inside, making sure it's lined up properly, otherwise the shifter won't be right. And then I'm gonna stick the shifter right in. Even this is hard. There we go. That one. Yeah, click, click. Yeah, that is not going anywhere. It's not super flush at the top, but there's no way you're going to be able to see that. And now it's connected, so there's no gap between this aluminium piece and the leather now, because before the leather was kind of sagging because it wasn't connected to anything, but now the shifter's stuck in there and we're looking good again. So I would have liked to have been able to use this because then it would have been super snug, but this is pretty snug. It's tough to imagine it coming apart again, and if it does, much easier to get it back together. So that's that, and an easy way to put it back in. So let's do that. Just gonna put that on first. I'm gonna take it off the same way I took it on, just reverse the steps. So, whoops. So shifter goes on first. Put this piece, there we go, like that. And then little pop. And we are back in business. And it's feeling very snug. Nice and snug. And I don't have a 6th gear because it's an 01.